Everybody out there these days is making intentions. What's your intention for the next 3 months of your life? What's your intention for the new year? And how does that differ from commitments? Have you ever gotten into a situation where you went into, let's say you went into a party and you saw somebody that you were attracted to, you went up to them and you said something and all of a sudden they were offended. And you say something along the lines of, "Oh, I'm sorry you were offended. That wasn't my intention." But that's what happened. How many times have you said that? Well, that wasn't my intention. Well, what was your intention? Was your intention to be forthcoming and an honorable man and really grounded and listening and connected and unassuming in that conversation? What was it? Because if that didn't happen, then why didn't it happen? For me, and I don't know if you guys agree, but for me, intentions are important, but they're not as powerful as commitments. An intention leaves a back door because I can say, well, my intention is to be fully present here today. But if that doesn't happen, then at the end I can say, well, my intention was to be fully present here today. It didn't happen, but that's okay because I intended for it. That got me started, but I didn't ever say I was going to follow through. My intention is, we even say it with sometimes an upwards inflection. Well, my intention for this program is, or my intention for this date with you, my intention for this conversation, email, etc. But what about commitment? What's the difference if I said my commitment in this program is, it's grounded, it's locked in, it has body, depth, substance to it, and intention is just floating in the wind? Now, I know we throw around a lot of words in this field these days, intention, commitments, all this stuff, but look at the energy behind words that we use. And the next time that you declare an intention, are you declaring that intention and genuinely following through on it? Let's say you declare an intention for 2 hours of time that you're going to spend with somebody. My intention is to be fully present with my parents for these next 2 hours because I don't get to see them very often. Okay. Well, how often are you checking in with yourself throughout those 2 hours to make sure that you're fully present with your parents? Now, if we bring the word commitment to that, I am committed to being fully present with my parents for these next 2 hours because I never get to see them. Well, I don't know about you, but for me, as soon as I say I'm committed to that, I'm going to grab my phone, I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to eliminate any and all possible distractions. If I'm at a restaurant with my parents and the game is on in the background right over their heads, I'm going to say, hey, you know what? Let's switch seats so I can be fully present. Or you know what? Even better, let's all go sit outside so we don't have to have the temptation of that distraction. A commitment is defined and present by actions. Intentions, they're a little more floaty, a little harder to pin down. It leaves a back door. Because a commitment, hey, I'm committed to being fully present with you guys for the next 2 hours. That's something I got to be held accountable to. I'm either going to hold myself accountable or whoever I declare that commitment to is going to hold me accountable. It's got more energy to it. Whereas an intention is just kind of floaty. So I'm making this message today because I see a lot of people out there declaring intentions. What is my intention? I want to be more intentional. What are you really saying when you use the word intention? What does intentional really mean? Some people would say intentional means to be more mindful. Well, great. Be intentional about the way you make commitments. All right? And maybe it's a little bit of this masculine, feminine balance here, but intentionality, to me, isn't as strong as commitment. So consider that for yourself. Just something to noodle on. All right? The next time that you declare something, is it intention? Is it a commitment? What do those two words mean for you? Don't just take it at face value because I said it. Think about it. When you say, I intend to go to the gym tomorrow versus I'm committed to going to the gym tomorrow. Which one's stronger? Think about the words you're using and spread this around because I think everybody gets to take another look at the words that we're using when we talk about things like intentions and commitments. Share it up. Send it to somebody you know who's very intentional in their lives but could use some more commitment. And let us know what you think. Tell us in the messages. Tell us in the comments. We love hearing from you guys. And thank you for tuning in. Tune in next week. Going to have another episode coming. Until then, stay blessed.